Got these scratched up tapes in a cardboard box behind the bedroom door where nobody walks. Written when the hurt was fresh, like an open wound. Some songs ain't meant for playing, not even in an empty room. Some songs ain't meant for playing, just locked up in the vault today. Your picture's still right here, next to the mixing board. 6 strings of fury hanging that nobody ever heard. Roll them down at midnight in a blind rage. Some songs ain't meant for playing, they burn right through the page. Some songs ain't meant for playing, just locked up in the vault today. Every stolen night, every broken memories, every time you swore it wouldn't happen again. Some songs ain't never, 'cause they show who you really are. Listen close, 'cause I'm only saying this once. Recorded every line in a beat and a rhyme. Got a whole album of your alibis. Some songs ain't meant for playing today and be torn. Let me send them lasting tapes of all your greatest hits. The cheating and the stealing and the counterfeit. Your perfect little story that you tell the world. While I'm sitting here, the truth all unfurled. Some songs ain't meant for playing, they're just evidence of promises, dollars spent. Keep them locked away tight, tight where they can't escape. 'Cause some truths are better left on magnetic tape. But maybe someday soon I'll dust off these old reels. Let the world hear exactly how betrayal feels. Turn up all the speakers, let the feedback ring. Some songs ain't meant for playing until they mean everything. Some songs ain't meant for playing, just locked up in the vault. Some songs ain't meant for playing until they're ready to say.
Dust motes dance in morning rays through these shells of yesterday. Running fingers cross the glass of treasures folks have left to pass. When something caught my watchful eye, a silver glint, a gentle shine between the books and braided lace, a story longing to be traced. Every scratch tells a tale of hearts that learn to sail through time and tears and change. Every mark remains. Oh, inside the locket, faded brown, 2 faces from our quiet town. Mary Ellen, Thomas Lee, their love kept safe for me to see. Found the dates carved in the back, 1943 before the track that Thomas fought across the sea, while Mary waited patiently. Oh, the time between their hearts, the distance torn apart, but love held strong and true. silver holding memories of you. Their granddaughter came in today. Her eyes welled up, I heard her say, I always wondered where this went, the day my grandma's life was spent. Now it's back where it belongs, like a long forgotten song. It finds its way back home at last, through all the years that have slipped on past. Every scratch tells a tale of hearts that learn to sail through time and tears and shame. Every mark on me.
Empty chairs and rows, just my boots on wood. Old strings barely holding something I never could. When the world's asleep and gone, I'll let these words escape at last. Through trembling strings and time My truth comes pouring fast, right here where no one listens. Microphone unplugged, each note rings so clear. Pages worn and dog-eared, no judgment to fear. So many songs, so many nights locked away inside. When the world's asleep and gone, I let these words escape at last. Through trembling strings and tired eyes, my truth comes pouring fast, right here where no one listens. Just these walls to hear what I can't set free. Yeah. Just these laws to hear what I can't set free. Yeah, yeah. in the barn covered in dust, just sitting there like it must. Wonder why it stays that way. Every time I walk on by, can't help but stop and sigh. Why is it still there, and all that paint just starts to fade? What's the reason that it stays? Stays. Some things never change. Found a key and a note inside. Grandpa's words make me cry. Keep it here to remind you, son. Now the rust tells me why, more than words could ever try. Why is it still there in the shade? All that paint just starts to fade. What's the reason that it stays? It stays. Taught me there on summer days how to work, how to pray. Some things money can't replace. Why is it still there in the shade? All that paint just starts to fade. What's the reason that it stays? Now I know why it stays. Thou still remain. Some things never change.
Sitting here on Main Street with my morning cup of tea, watching all the neighbors pass, nodding quietly at me. What stories do these porches know so? What stories do these porches know so? All these wooden swings that creak and sway. Oh, what stories do these porches know? Mrs. Johnson's garden fence, Billy met Marie every Sunday afternoon when no one else could see. Till he left for Vietnam, never coming home to sleep. What stories do these porches know? What stories do these porches know? All these wooden swings that creak and sway. Oh, what stories do these porches? Tom and Sheriff James used to meet at break of day, trading more than morning prayers, that's all I'll ever say.
What stories do these porters know? What stories do these porters know?
All these wooden swings that creak and sway. Oh, what stories do these please know? What stories do these porters know? Do these porters know?
Every night I sit here all alone in this old chair beside the microphone. Just static crackles through my headphones on, till something shifts within the monotone. Suddenly the air feels different now, like music from another time somehow. The silver disc begins to spin, a sound that no one's ever heard within. My fingers trembling as I dim the lights, let the mystery ignite. When the clock strikes 12, I come alive, come alive, come alive. These melodies, they multiply, multiply, multiply. Can't explain the way they arrive, they arrive, they arrive. But baby, won't you stay and testify? Monthly packages without a name, no return address, they just came through static waves and AM radio frames. I'm spinning vinyl nobody claims. Phone lines ring but I won't pick up now. Got something sacred that I can't allow. The silver disc begins to spin, a sound that no one's ever heard within. My fingers trembling as I dim the lights, let the mystery ignite. When the clock strikes 12, I come alive, come alive, come alive. These melodies, they multiply, multiply, multiply. Can't explain the way they arrive, they arrive, they arrive. But baby, won't you stay and testify? Sometimes I wonder if I'm meant to be the keeper of these frequencies, the guardian of ghostly harmonies that only certain hearts can see. When the clock strikes 12, I come alive, come alive, come alive. These melodies, they multiply, multiply, multiply. Can't explain the way they arrive, they arrive, they arrive. But baby, won't you stay and testify? Stay and testify. Come alive. Late at night, in soft light, notes take flight here inside. The These walls know all my songs, every note, right or wrong, that's where they belong. Empty room, words, blues, bloom like perfume through and through. These walls know all my songs, every note, right or wrong, that's where they will see. I got these melodies locked up inside, behind closed doors where I choose to hide. Every morning I say, today's the day, but my feet won't move, my voice won't sway. Got 1,000 tunes nobody's heard, fear keeps trapping every single word. Sometimes I wonder what they'd all say if I let these songs see light of day. Time rolls past, nose unmasked, unsurpassed, built to last. Maybe someday, maybe soon, maybe these walls know all my songs, every note, right or wrong, but now I'm moving on. Another night behind this weathered barn, polishing glasses till they shine. Every soul that walks through that old door leaves their troubles here with mine. I know about Jenny's broken marriage and Bill's son who went astray. Even Pastor Mike comes here on Fridays when he's got too much to pray. Who listens to the listener when midnight comes around? Who catches all the whiskey tears that silently fall down? Who hears the stories of the one that everyone confides in? Who knows the keeper of the keys when days finally die? Miss Marie lost her family farm. I poured her coffee black and strong. Tommy's girl left him last December. Now he sits here all night long. Each confession fills these empty spaces like photographs upon my wall. I stack the stories like these bottles while mine stays locked in alcohol. Who listens to the listener when midnight comes around? Who catches all the whiskey tears that silently fall down? Who hears the stories of the one that everyone confides in? Who knows the keeper of the keys when days finally die? Sometimes I stare into these bottles, see reflections of my life. All these years of holding secrets left no room to hold my own. There's a letter in my pocket and that I've carried way too long. About a heart I left in Austin and a love I did so wrong. But I keep on pouring comfort for the souls in need of friends, while my story stays here buried in this bar that never ends. Who listens to the listener when midnight comes around? Who catches all the whiskey tears that silently fall down? Who hears the stories of the one that everyone confides in? Who knows the keeper of the keys when day is finally dying?
Saturday morning, the voice runs fast, the numbers and knots as the crowds amass. Behind my stand, I call the dance of raised hands, each bit's raised, it's romance. Every Saturday, 2:30, my heart skips, watching what you do. Paddle number 22, miles and fits. We're 22. Antique tables, weathered signs, old farm tractors worth their times. But when that paddle lifts up high, my auction tent becomes a sight. Through porcelain dolls and antique frames, I search for fab clues about your name, to hid in the back your presence spelled your form abstract. Go and watch for the marble clock, go and try for the rocky halls. But my soul's already sold to the mystery you hold in paddle number 22. Crowds are thin, spring rain kept most folks in. Temperature stood shut in morning light. Your paddle raised, my world got bright. The local teacher, child and brand name, who watched me weekly just like I do. I watched you. Now every item that you own moves, my microphone. Every Saturday, 2:30, my heart soars watching what you do with paddle number 22. Every night love runs through.
Thank you.